Cali had ties to the Sicilian Mafia, and after getting married to Rosaria Inzerillo, he strengthened them even more. She was a member of the Palermitan Inzerillo family, a member of the Gambino crime family, and the sister of Pietro Inzerillo. She was also a related of Frank Inzerillo. During the early 1980s, the Inzerillo family had to leave Sicily after losing the Second Mafia War against the Corleonesi led by Totò Riina. However, Cali and former Palermo boss Filippo Casamento supported and facilitated the return of the Inzerillos to Palermo, as documented by Italian authorities. According to the Italian Polizia di Stato, state police, Cali was also involved with the Sicilian Cosa Nostra. He acted as a point of contact for Sicilian mafiosi who traveled to New York to conduct business, update him on Sicilian affairs, and engage in various criminal activities. Sicilian mobster Gianni Nicchi disclosed to his boss Antonio Rodolo after a trip in 2003 that Cali was highly regarded in their circles and was instrumental in coordinating activities in the United States. Nicchi, recognized as one of Cali's men of honor, frequently traveled between Palermo and the U.S. for drug trafficking purposes. Later, Nicchi settled in Daytona Beach, Florida, where he was known to employ high school students as drug runners. Cali unfortunately passed away at Staten Island University Hospital on March 13, 2019, at the age of 53, from gunshot wounds. The incident happened in front of his home on Hilltop Terrace in the Staten Island neighborhood of Todd Hill at 9:20 p.m. 6 days later. His funeral was held in the Moravian Cemetery in New Dorp, Staten Island. Since the death of Paul Castellano, the head of the Gambino family in 1985, this was the first assassination of a New York crime boss. A pickup truck damaged Cali's parked Cadillac, causing a confrontation between Cali and the driver before the shooting took place, according to surveillance evidence. Cali used his car as a shield but was hit 10 times by bullets fired from a 9mm handgun. A suspect, 24-year-old Anthony Camello, was apprehended in Brick, New Jersey, by the New York Police Department and U.S. Marshals on March 16. He faced murder charges on Staten Island. Initially, authorities believed the crime might have been motivated by a personal dispute, potentially related to a romantic matter, rather than being connected to organized crime. On April 3, Camello was indicted and held in protective custody at an undisclosed correctional facility in New York City. On May 10, he pleaded not guilty to charges of murder and weapon possession, despite having initially confessed to the murder during police questioning. Some mob experts speculated that Camello could be at risk of retaliation, as he had already expressed concerns that his family was in danger. In July 2019, Camello's defense lawyer disclosed that his client had been fixated on QAnon conspiracy theories. He believed that Cali was an agent of the deep state and that Cali was being shielded by President Trump. Camello had plans to handcuff Cali and conduct a citizen's arrest, a maneuver he had previously attempted with Maxine Waters of California and Mayor Bill de Blasio of New York City. It was still unclear why Cali was being targeted. During his first court appearance, Camello displayed symbols and phrases associated with QAnon that were scrawled on his hand in pen, as reported by the New York Times. His defense attorney sought to establish a defense of not guilty by reason of mental defect. However, in December 2019, Camello refused to undergo a psychiatric examination, and the judge warned him that this refusal could impact his ability to use an insanity defense. Additionally, the judge denied a motion to suppress Camello's initial confession. In June 2020, Camello was deemed mentally unfit to stand trial, indicating that he was not in a state to comprehend the charges against him or participate effectively in his defense. This finding delayed the legal proceedings in the case.